This past year we've been working on and completing a lot of projects in St. Charles County. The Blanchet Bridge project on I-70 was probably our largest project that's been completed this year, or this past year. It was a $63 million project that replaced the span over the Missouri River, the westbound span over the Missouri River. It replaced about 75% of the structure, and we did it at a fraction of the price of replacing the entire thing. So it was a great value for us because we got it done at a cheaper cost than replacing the entire project, and it was we did it very quickly as far as closing traffic and moving it all over to the eastbound bridge. So the eastbound bridge carried 3 lanes of traffic in each direction. It worked out very well. We had great public communication and just getting the word out to people. Really, put them at ease at least as much as possible, and it was a great project in the aspect that we got it done fast and really was very well received, and we didn't have any major traffic backups through construction. The Mid-Rivers Mall at I-70 was also just completed recently. We converted the interchange into a diverging diamond interchange, which is similar to what we have at I-270 and Dorset Road in Maryland Heights, where as traffic leaves the highway or gets off the highway and comes on the Mid-Rivers, you're actually driving on the other side of the road for a little bit, and then you cross back over to the right side of the road. From different, whether you're coming from the north or south, it does a weave at the bridge. And that helps traffic flow through the interchange better, so that people that are coming onto or off of the highway, typically are just going through one signal, whereas like in previous configuration, you'd be going through 2 signals. So it just moves traffic more efficiently through the interchange, and we've seen it work very well at 270 in Dorset, and right now at 70 in Mid-Rivers, things are going pretty well. So the Page project is an ongoing design-build project, and that was a project that we partnered with both St. Charles County and the local municipalities in St. Charles, and it is a great cost share project where we've basically split the cost of the project about 50-50, and it was and that project started middle of last year, and it's been working all through 2013. We worked on getting a lot of earthwork completed and some of the bridge work completed. This year they're going to be focusing on finishing up the bridge work, finishing up some of the grading and excavation and earth moving, but really the primary focus is going to be pouring a lot of concrete, getting all that pavement in, so that's going to all happen this year. We're going to open the project in phases, but ultimately the entire project will be open by October 31st of this year, which will be a great benefit to commuters and residents, because it's kind of that east-west connector that's in between 64 and I-70, so it'll kind of help to relieve some of those routes, so people who do use 70 and 64 will probably see a little bit of a relief from this corridor, and again, it provides a great direct connection that will take you all the way from the Westport area in St. Louis County all the way out to Lake St. Louis with an unimpeded freeway system where you don't encounter any signals or anything like that. It'll just be a free-flowing connection. The other big ongoing project is the I64 Daniel Boone Bridge Replacement. So that is a complete replacement over the Missouri River. That project also that started at the beginning of 2013. That's about a 2.5-3 year project that we're well within right now. That also is another project where we're replacing a major bridge. This one will not have the same kind of traffic impacts as the Blanchet Bridge did last year, but it will be replacing the bridge, and we'll be opening the new bridge later this year. So I believe mid-November is the scheduled opening of that new bridge, and then when they open traffic to the new bridge, they'll be working on the 1980s bridge, which is currently the eastbound bridge. It will be converted to the westbound bridge when the project is complete. So the brand new bridge will be the new eastbound structure, and then we'll be demolishing the very old 1930s bridge. But it'll be great because it will have 4 lanes in each direction. Right now, with our funding situation, we don't have any, I'll say, like big, hard, heavy-hitting projects, as I've talked about already. Our funding situation is such that we're not adding a lot of infrastructure. We're basically maintaining what we have right now. We have to take the resources that we do have from our gas tax and vehicle sales tax revenues, and we have to try to stretch that dollar as far as we can now, and it's getting increasingly tougher with prices. Obviously prices of everything goes up, but our revenues as far as gas tax goes is kind of holding steady or declining a little bit because cars are more fuel efficient. We're just not getting as much money, and then we also the National Highway Trust Fund is also hitting a revenue crisis as well. So nationwide, all states are feeling the same type of crunch, and I think a lot of states, including our own, is going to be focusing a lot on maintenance-only type projects, which are just simple resurfacing or bridge rehab projects. And if anyone has any questions or wants to learn more about the projects that we have completed or that are ongoing or might be even coming up, please visit our website at www.modot.org.